Hi everyone, this is Keith Pabian from Pabian Law. Today, during our weekly update, I want to answer a question that I sometimes get, which is, are H-2B visa workers a method where employers can actually bring people in so that they can pay people less than they otherwise would if they staffed with Americans? As our clients know all too well, the answer to that question is absolutely not. There are so many rules in the H-2B visa program where you have to treat the H-2B visa workers and the Americans that are working in the same roles the same, and vice versa. So if you are paying American workers a certain amount of money to do a job, you have to pay the H-2B workers the same amount. And it goes the other way too. H-2Bs and Americans need to be paid the same. Additionally, this is a good opportunity to explain the prevailing wage process. So one of the first steps in the H-2B visa application process is that we actually have to ask the U.S. Department of Labor to issue what's called a prevailing wage. This is the average wage paid to people doing that job in the geographic area. So if we have a client in a town on Cape Cod that is filing for servers, the U.S. Department of Labor would issue a wage that's based on what is the average wage paid to servers in that town on Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Now, in addition to having that prevailing wage issued, what the laws actually say is that the H-2B workers need to be paid the higher of what is either the prevailing wage or the actual wage. Meaning that if American workers working as servers at that hotel or private club or ski mountain are paid $15 an hour, but the prevailing wage only comes back at $10 an hour, the minimum wage for that role for the H-2B visa would actually rise up to the $15 an hour that the Americans are making. Similarly, and this is where having H-2Bs can actually benefit Americans on staff, if the prevailing wage comes back at $15 an hour, but the Americans are making $10 an hour for that role, that organization would have to bump everybody up to $15 an hour, including Americans. So there's so many laws here that protect both the foreign workers and the Americans in ensuring that they're receiving fair, commensurate wages for the roles that they're doing. Hopefully this is helpful in not only answering that question about understanding that H-2Bs are not a replacement for employers paying the correct wages here, but also understanding this critical step that's early on in the process. So thank you as always, and we'll be back next week with another update. Take care, everyone.